Hello and welcome. I'm outside the brand new offices of the FIM to start the promotion for the most important date of the motorcycle calendar. This year it's the 6th of December, and why is that date so important? It's because it's the FIM Awards, and I'm here in the Canton of Vaud area to ride around this spectacular area of Switzerland. I cannot wait to get on the bike, but before that we have a special guest that we're going to meet inside, Mr. Fabio Muna, the Director of the Marketing and Digital Department here at the FIM, and he's going to show us all around these brand new offices. Hey Fabio.
Hey James.
How you doing?
Nice to see you. Very well, you?
Yeah, really good, really good, really good. Nice new offices.
Yeah, welcome to the FIM.
It looks really, really nice. You've not moved far though.
No, not at all. We moved just in October 2024, you know, for the celebration of the 120th anniversary of the FIM.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we needed some more room and space here. And finally, this is our new house.
So was it because you wanted a museum maybe and you built this afterwards, or you actually just needed more space?
Yeah, you're right. We need to build a museum. It will be the official name, the Racing Motorcycle Museum by FIM. Yeah. And we are in doubt if transform that building into a museum or to build a new museum just behind our headquarters. But finally, it was not big enough. We had some problems. Why not to be a brand new one, answering to the needs that we have. Our organization is growing very, very fast. It's not the same than when we install ourselves in that building. So the decision was, no, okay, let's transform this, and here we are in our new house.
Oh, please show us around.
Yeah. Let's have a look, and can let you visit a little bit different spaces we have here.
Now, well, obviously from the history of that first meeting, trying to organize racing and trying to provide it to be fair, right? That was the original ethics of
the
exactly.
There were some competition where attended the riders coming from different countries and different nations, but they have some problems in terms of regulations, understanding of the rules, and also the results.
Yeah.
You know, so this is the reason why these first 6 gentlemen, they met and they decided, we need to do something, you know, officially. It is the moment of, understanding that a governing body was needed at that time. And then the evolution is very different if compared to the beginning of last century, because we are also commissioned for the mobility, tourism and leisure, the women in motorcycling, so we are not dealing just with the sport. Yeah. You know that we have 2 different souls. One is the governing body of motorsport, of motorcycle racing, and the other, the global advocate for motorcycling. So it depends, we are not dealing just with racing, but for sure our passion is the 80% of our business.
That's kind of developed over the years, hasn't it? The fundamentals are, what would you say? We'd say safety first, right?
Yeah. Safety for the riders, but also for the officials, for the public. So it's a very wide concept, and it goes through the equipment of the riders, the homologation of the racetracks, and we have some guidelines that we call also event manual that we suggest to implement. We ask for the organizer to implement in order to respect the standards that an international competition requires. The 100 Cool Riders was artworks done by a friend of ours, Emilio. We use also these portraits to make an exposition in order to open the doors of the FIM, in order to let people enter in our institution, because this was the will, of the FIM, to be more open, to embrace motorcyclists, not just the racers, but also normal bikers who wants to be followed, by FIM.
That's a wonderful thing. I think you've talked about the history of the FIM, but I think in this room here is the beginnings of the actual manufacturing of motorcycling itself. There's a motorcycle in here from 1904 when the FIM was founded, right?
Exactly. Yes, this is the board of directors room, in which we can find in the very middle an Indian motorcycle. It was owned by Steve McQueen. He was a gift from the AMA, so the American Association of Motorcyclists, so our American Federation.
Is it possible to touch this?
Yeah, yes, please. It's a copy of of the license of Steve McQueen. You know that you race a lot in off-road, mainly also you attended the 6 days with his American friends.
If I didn't know anything about the motorcycle industry and I said, what is the FIM, what would be your answer?
The FIM, I would say, is the house of a lot of passionate people, like the riders or the pro riders outside from this building, or I would say, average riders on open roads. We are just passionate of this sport, of this industry, of this object that for us is much more than an object, motorcycles. And we had the chance to come here, also for me personally, to join the FIM almost 8 years ago. After a long journey in the industry, for me, it was also an achievement, a professional achievement, to have the possibility to help somehow, in a humble way, to the development of this sport, the sport that I really love.
Come on, let's see some more of the officers, but yeah, that's an amazing piece of history there. And your most important date of the year is the 6th of December this year, the FIM Awards. What involvement have you got personally, and are you looking forward to the event?
Yeah, the 6th of December is, is 2 times more important than usual, because for the FIM Awards, is the institutional event. I repeat like a mantra, is the institutional event where our president celebrates, the more than 50 world champions of the FIM with the gold medals. But also in the afternoon, we will bring all these champions for the ribbon cutting of the museum, together with President Viegas, in order to officially open the door of the Racing Motorcycle Museum. So we have these 2 big events of the FIM organizing for December. That is pretty tough, but also pretty exciting.
Well, I've been lucky enough to be involved over the last 4 or 5 years, and it's always a fabulous event. But the next thing we're going to do is get some motorcycle racing gear on, and you're going to be my teammate for the day.
I'm not if you'll be so successful as a result, with me as a teammate, but for me, I will be extremely proud, to join your team.
But we're going to be riding around this beautiful area of Canton Vaud.
Yeah, it's much better. We are in a perfect region to enjoy motorcycling. We have a lot of mountain passes. We have some wonderful views on the lake, and a lot of great food and beverage experiences as well, and the great history all around here as far as international organizations. We are from the UN in Geneva, but also in the Canton Vaud. They are really dedicated to sports, starting with us, FIM, but we have really close the FIBA for the basketball, UEFA for football, the Olympics, volleyball, almost more than 70 federations are around the lake, here at Lake of Le Mans. So let's go to discover.
I can't wait. Let's get his gear on.
Thank you.
So what's this then, Fabio?
Yeah, this is the tech lab, where our colleagues from the technical department, made the trainings for the people of the technical commissions. Now the goal is also to have a lot of measurements and homologation directly done on site.
Let's get his helmet.
Okay, let's do the helmets. Yeah.
And I think his bikes are over here,
right? We have the Speed Triple.
Oh, lovely.
Here, our friends from Triumph, they supply us these wonderful bikes, and I have the street one.
Nice. There's a 1200, isn't it? Yeah, the 1200 triple. That's really, really nice. Thank you for trying for this. So what's the first destination I'm going to put in my sunny biker app, Fabio?
I believe you could put the IOC. It is based in Lausanne, and so we can head to there, but doing all the Route de Suisse, so this wonderful road all along the Lake of Le Mans. And then you can also have a look on our other sporting federations that are in this area. And it's a wonderful view with this sunny weather. It can be a joyful run.
So, this place is full of federations. Fabio.
Yeah, this is one of the main ones, even if it's not the international federation of football, but it's the European one, so the UEFA, where you can see all the ballots also for the Champions League. So they film from here usually, or they have other facilities just behind us, also the pitches. So yes, it's a symbol for football in any case.
Amazing that it's all in such a small place.
Yeah. Yes, so we moved from me, where we are based with FIM, to Nyon, where we stopped by for the UEFA building, and now we are in Rolle. It's a wonderful place on the lakeside of Lake Geneva, for sure. You have this small island as well, and a very beautiful castle on the left.
So I think it's 60% Swiss and 40% French, right?
Yes, exactly. You have the border almost in the middle of the lake, and one thing that is also strange, you can have a different regulation as far as the boats. I wanted to make the license. Yeah, I wanted to make the license, and finally, if you do the license for the boat on the French side, it is valid also for the sea, but it's not for Switzerland. So Switzerland is only for the lake. You cannot go outside from there.
Ah, look at this! It's amazing. So finally we made it.
We made it, yeah.
To the mothership of all federations.
Yeah, exactly. We are at the headquarters of the IOC, so International Olympic Committee. And you know that the IOC recognized back in the years 2017 the FIM as the only authority and governing body for motorcycle sport. That it was a huge achievement for our sport, for the recognition of the FIM in the community of the International Sporting Federation.
Was it important for you to get the recognition from the IOC here, or was it kind of just a surprise for you?
No, it was. I think it was a project on which both parties work on about for a long time, and no, it's not just a case, but we are in constant talk also with the Olympics for again different programs in which we have to be involved. But our dream is also to be also an official Olympic sport one day.
Well, fingers crossed. Obviously, with the UEFA football Olympics here and the FIM.
Yeah, you know that we have a lot of championship for teams, Motocross of Nations, the 6-day Trial des Nations, Speedway of Nations, and also the more recent Intercontinental Games, in which we appreciated. It was a kind of Olympic spirit as well, a kind of camaraderie among these guys and these ladies, and I think that the spirit is there. But if we won't be recognized, in any case we are going to run again and again the 6 days, forever, because it's a part of our DNA. So the beauty of motorcycling is that you can have both, you know, a race for yourself, but also in some cases or in some moment of the year, usually at the end of the season, you can race also for your national team.
What an amazing hub that we've got with all the top class sports.
And thank you for the ride,
no,
James.
Pleasure,
it was a great pleasure to race and to ride with the former world champion as well. It was a great privilege for me and great honor. And you know, after so many years in the industry, to share the road with the guy and the champion like you, for me is I'm really proud of.
God bless you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your company.
Thank you.